10 harsh truths you need to accept for a happy life. Happiness isn't just something that happens, it's something you have to work at every day, and the truth is that some of those days you may not feel all that happy. If you're going to really be happy, though, it means accepting certain harsh truths about life and your own habits. No matter how old or young you are, it's important to take these truths to heart if you want to create the best life possible for yourself and live fully in the present moment. Here are 10 harsh truths everyone needs to accept to live a happy life. 1. The world won't always be kind. There's a lot of good in people, but there'll always be some who aren't. Instead of searching for happiness in everything that happens to you, learn to accept that sometimes things won't go your way, and they may never go your way again. We all have bad days where we feel things are stacked against us and nobody is on our side. Those days will come and go whether you can accept them or not. 2. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Mistakes are part of life. Whether it's when you were a kid, or something that happened recently, there have been at least a few times where you screwed up and wish you could take it back. But guess what? You can't. It's time to come to terms with reality. Mistakes happen, so learn from them and move on. 3. Don't let it bother you. No one is perfect. When you do something wrong or say something stupid, don't let it bother you. Perfection is a myth. The sooner you accept that fact, and learn to laugh at your mistakes instead of getting annoyed by them, life will become much easier and happier. Also, people won't take advantage of your kindness when they know you're willing to forgive their shortcomings as well. The way to true happiness lies in being comfortable with who we are and allowing ourselves to be loved for who we are, not for whom we want to be or think we should be. Not only does it help others love us more easily, but it also makes us love ourselves more deeply. 4. Change will happen. Embrace it. One of my favorite things I've read comes from Chuck Palahniuk. I don't remember who said that, but it's true that people only hurt you because they love you. It's not their fault. They're just fucked up and trying to prove something. Change is inevitable, and if you let yourself become bitter about all of it, you'll likely be miserable for a long time. Better to realize that change happens and accept it, or even better, try to make some of your own along the way. Rather than get angry about bad things happening to good people, why not focus on doing good things in return? While we can't always control when change is coming for us or what form it will take, we can control how we react. 5. Surround yourself with positive people. One of my favorite quotes is by Rumi, who said your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all of those barriers within yourself that you have built against it. This can apply to finding happiness in your personal life as well as in your professional life. We spend so much time worrying about what others think of us that we forget to worry about what we think of ourselves and whether our own actions match up with our values. 6. Your problems aren't unique or the worst. All of us face obstacles and adversities, from minor daily inconveniences to debilitating tragedies. And as hard as it is, you're going to need to accept that all of your struggles are just a part of life. You're not alone. This one seems obvious, but it can be easy to forget when things get hard. Your problems aren't unique and they're rarely, if ever, as bad as they feel in that moment. Just remember, others have faced, and overcome, similar challenges in their own lives. So what are you waiting for? Time's a wasting. Get busy living your life instead of dwelling on how yours compares with other people's. 7. Patience is a virtue. Patience is a virtue, especially when it comes to getting what you want. After all, how could anyone be happy with everything right away? Be patient and work hard for what you want because it'll come eventually if you never give up. 8. Appreciate what you have now. If you're unhappy with your current situation, ask yourself how you got here. Perhaps it was through a series of bad decisions. Maybe it was losing track of what really matters and letting yourself get caught up in things that don't. If so, make an effort to change course, and appreciate what you have now, even if you're not thrilled about it. The problem with living for your goals is that you live a lot of life ungratified along the way. It doesn't have to be that way. One major cause of stress is imagining things we haven't achieved yet as better than what we do have right now. 9. Not everyone will get your humor. Humor is a great coping mechanism. It's how we can look at life's darkest moments and try to find some sort of silver lining. In fact, your sense of humor has been linked to greater resilience in facing adversity and better health overall. Unfortunately, that doesn't mean everyone will appreciate your jokes or get what you're trying to say, and that's okay. When someone doesn't get you, don't sweat it. They just have a different perspective on things and aren't always going to agree with you 100% of the time, no matter how hard they may try. This is okay, too. Just let it roll off your back. That's what resilience is all about. 10. People don't like being judged. It's impossible not to judge other people. We're going to judge your style, your food and your taste in entertainment, but we still hate being judged for our mistakes. That's why so many of us are afraid to take a hard look at ourselves, especially if we think our flaws may be deal breakers when it comes to making friends or finding love. In truth, no one is perfect. We all have shortcomings. The trick is accepting them gracefully and being happy with yourself anyway. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of honesty from you to be happier and more content overall. 1. Be honest about who you are and what you want. Honesty goes hand in hand with self-awareness. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe for more daily videos.